Hey everybody, I am Ryan Gasaway, founder of the Franchise Blueprint, where we help aspiring entrepreneurs navigate the world of business ownership with confidence and clarity. If you've ever thought about owning a business but didn't know where to start, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what it's like to work with me as a franchise consultant, what my process looks like, what you can expect and how I'm compensated, and what kind of investment ranges you might see across the different types of franchises. By the end, I hope you'll have a clearer picture of how this process works and how it could help you take that next step towards business ownership. Quick bit about me. I've been in your shoes. I spent years in the corporate world before taking the leap into business ownership through franchising. That decision gave me the flexibility to spend more time with my family and build something that truly aligned with my values. Today, I own both my franchise business and the Franchise Blueprint, where I help others find that same kind of freedom and fulfillment that franchising has brought to my life. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's a link in the description you can use to schedule a quick intro call, and we can discuss whether this is a good fit for you. Now, what do I actually do as a franchise consultant? Most people are surprised to learn that my role as a franchise consultant is a lot like, say, a matchmaker for business ownership. My job isn't to sell you a franchise, it's to help you discover which business model best fits your skills, your goals, finances, and lifestyle. There are literally thousands of franchise brands out there, and trying to research them all on your own can be quite overwhelming and frankly confusing. That's where I come in. I act as your guide through all of that noise, helping you understand your options, comparing models, and connecting with franchisors that actually align with what you want out of business ownership. So how do we do that? I use a structured yet very personal and tailored process that is designed to take the guesswork out of what will be a major life decision for most people. Here's a quick overview of what that looks like. Step 1, the discovery call. We start with a simple conversation, zero pressure, just learning about one another. I want to understand exactly where you are in your journey, what's motivating your interest, and what freedom and success looks like for you, as well as provide you with an opportunity to pick my brain a bit and go over any initial questions that you might have. Step 2, consultation. So if we both decide that it makes sense to explore things further, the next step is a deep dive consultation where we get into intimate detail on understanding your goals. I help you define your ideal ownership model, things like your desired income, time commitment, investment range, whether you want to be hands-on or more semi-absentee in the business, among many other things that play into building the vision of your perfect fit. And then step 3, matching and research. So I'm going to introduce you to a curated selection of franchise brands that match all of your criteria. All of these brands are going to be pre-screened, credible opportunities across multiple industries, from, say, home services or food to wellness, childcare, emerging lifestyle brands. It could be anything under the sun, and that's part of what makes this part of the process so exciting. Step 4 is going to be exploration and validation. So this is where you get to talk directly with franchisors, review the franchise disclosure document or FDD, and most importantly, speak with current owners to hear about their real-world experiences as an owner of that business. And then nearing the end here, step 5 is going to be discovery day and decision time. So as we zero in on the right fit, I'm going to guide you through next steps, connecting you with financing options, franchise attorneys, and any other resources that you might need along the way to make sure that you're set up for success. The point of all of this is that you're not doing this alone. You have an experienced guide at your side the whole way. So, what is it like to work with me specifically? When we work together, I want you to think of it as a partnership. I'm not just going to give you information. I'm helping you build clarity and confidence in your decision. I'm not going to make decisions for you or perform validation for you, but I'm going to provide education that will empower you to do those things on your own quite effectively. With me, you can expect very open and transparent communication, honest feedback, and a process that's centered entirely around your goals. My role is to ask you the tough questions, help you think through scenarios, and make sure every decision that's made aligns with your long-term vision. And because I'm also a franchise owner myself, I bring real-world insight, not just theory. I know what it's like to invest your own money, hire first employees, and navigate the ups and downs of ownership. Now, for one of the questions I get most often, what does it cost to work with you? The simple answer is it costs you nothing. My services are 100% no cost to you, the franchise candidate. Similar to the way a real estate agent is compensated by the seller, I'm compensated by the franchisors because they value the service that we are providing to people and ensuring that they come into this process equipped to make an informed decision. So you get the benefit of personalized coaching, access to pre-screened opportunities without paying me a dime. Of course, the business itself is going to require an investment, and that is going to vary widely. You'll find service-based concepts that can start around the mid to upper five figures, and more established brick and mortar brands that can reach into the mid six figures or higher. And even some larger, more real estate and equipment heavy businesses reaching into the millions of dollars. And everything in between. There is really something for almost every investment budget within reason. I'm not going to have a business for as low as, say, $10,000 or anything like that. But there are many creative financing options: SBA loans, retirement rollovers, partnership structures, equity deals, the list goes on. We'll explore all of these options together as part of the process as well. The goal being always to find the right business that fits your financial comfort zone as well as your lifestyle goals. So, if you're curious about what business ownership could look like for you, or you just want to learn more about the process, I'm happy to connect. You can visit my website at franchisebp.com or schedule a quick introductory call using the link in the description. And keep an eye out for other content here on the channel. My goal is to provide as much insight as possible to enable more access to the idea of owning a franchise business. So appreciate you watching. Talk soon.